Hi, my name's Sami Shah, and I am a writer and comedian and a very poor Red Simons impersonator. It's an in-joke for some of you. Okay, so normally I hate people who read off their phones. They are scum, they annoy the daylights out of me. But I wrote up the whole thing and I was going to print it out, and my printer, and all printer technology is largely stuck at the level of fuck you, so I couldn't. So I'm going to have to read off my phone. New Yorkers never look up. That's what they say about New York, right? Don't look up and they'll know you're a tourist, which is a bad thing, apparently, because New York isn't kind to tourists. Even though Times Square is basically Disneyland. If Disneyland was, in Disneyland, you replace Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and Gaston with a Hasidic Jew selling blood diamonds, a black guy yelling about white people having tails, and a homeless guy blowing another homeless guy. Ah, New York, what a city. Come and experience distinctly New York experiences like being shot by the NYPD for being black, or choked out by the NYPD for being black, or tased, then choked out, then shot by the NYPD for being black. To be fair, New York has given us so many amazing cultural leaders, people who shaped the world of arts and politics, amazing people like Bob Dylan, Philip Roth, Alicia Keys, Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, Woody Allen, Donald Trump, Harvey Weinstein, Donald Trump, the son of Sam, and Donald fucking shitting Sieg-Heiling Trump. What a list, huh? Now I know why New Yorkers never look up. They're worried someone will grab them by the pussy when they try. But go ahead and visit New York. Get a dirty water hot dog that totally doesn't taste like hepatitis. There's egg sandwich stalls on the footpaths of Mumbai with higher cleanliness standards, by the way. And good luck finding a place to stay, because Airbnb is banned. So your options in New York are limited to the hotel, which costs the same as a mortgage in Sydney, renting an apartment, which costs about the same as a mortgage in Sydney, or a motel where they haven't removed the body of the last guy who died while practicing autoerotic asphyxiation, which costs the same as a mortgage in fucking Sydney. The subtext here is that Sydney also sucks as a city. For me, the greatness of a city is down to its food. And New York was great once. It had great authentic flavors from around the world. Some of the best working class cuisines elevated to an art form by passionate chefs who wanted affordable meals to taste like the places their parents left behind. You know, the kind of food you still find in most of Melbourne's best suburbs. Now New York is the kind of place so overrun by hipsters that their idea of good food is a taco served on naan bread with braised shoulder lamb, shredded polar bear ears, batteries, sriracha, and parmesan. You know, the kind of food you're starting to find in Coburg instead of Afghan kebabs. And that's the cautionary tale here, folks. See, the untold secret of New York is who runs it. Racists, conspiracy theorists, and other Republican voter categories, they call it Jew York because they think that's who runs the city. They think it's full of intellectually bankrupt, wealthy Jews who will secretly run the world from their Central Park View apartments. In the old days, people thought it was run by the mafia. The Gambinos, the Genoveses, the Corleones, the Sopranos, that last one is from New Jersey, but you know what I mean. And everyone else thinks it's still run by Wall Street. But you know what? They're all wrong. Maybe at one point, but not anymore, baby. Now New York is run by brown people. It doesn't matter what cuisine you eat, the kitchen staff is Mexican. It doesn't matter where you go, the driver is Indian and Pakistani. The municipal staff, the airport staff, the bodega owner, it's all brown people. New York is brown. The Statue of Liberty she's got a bindi, and she makes a mean enchilada. And New York is grudgingly starting to accept that. New York knows its face is changing. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a brown woman, beat the pants off of Joseph Crowley, an old white man, recently in an election in New York. All that's going to make New York great again is kicking the ass of those who profited off of New York when it was once great. And that's what Melbourne needs to learn. We're an immigrant city. Where what happens when you don't ghettoize your people who look different, who sound different. When your sous chef is from Mumbai, your taxi driver is from Korea, your HR manager is from Syria, your local counselor from Ethiopia, and your radio host from Pakistan. This ain't New York, because it's not going to make the same mistakes New York did. This is Melbourne, baby. Start spreading the news.
Visit wheelercentre.com for the best in books, writing and ideas from Melbourne, Australia and the world.